Imagine spending years of your life trying to please everyone around you, only to one day decide that enough is enough. It seems like a radical choice, doesn't it? But for those who made this decision, the reward was a complete transformation in how they live. What would happen if you chose to prioritize your well-being above all external expectations? This is the story of a surprising journey toward happiness. Have you ever felt that social obligations drain your energy? Or wondered if it's possible to find peace by creating healthy boundaries with the people around you? The answer is a resounding yes. When you stop worrying about pleasing others and start focusing on yourself, you discover a world of possibilities that can transform your life. And most incredibly, this change not only improves your emotional state, but also opens doors to personal rediscoveries. For instance, by limiting interactions with neighbors and acquaintances, it became possible to reclaim something that had long seemed lost: time. Time for forgotten hobbies, neglected passions, and simple pleasures in life. One of the first accomplishments of this transformation was diving into books that had been abandoned on the shelf. Captivating fiction, gardening guides, and inspiring memoirs became an essential part of the routine. Another revival came through art. An old passion for painting found new life. Now, a special space at home has become a creative refuge, where canvases come alive, and emotions are translated into colors and shapes. And when hands aren't busy with brushes, feet follow peaceful paths in local parks, offering precious moments of reflection and connection with nature. These personal transformations also had a profound impact on mental health. Previously, the pressure to always be available for conversations and interactions created a constant level of anxiety. Now, with well-defined boundaries, there is a sense of lightness and freedom, as if it's finally possible to breathe without haste. This decision to prioritize personal well-being isn't just about stepping away from obligations, but about creating space for what truly matters. If you've never experienced the power of putting yourself first, perhaps it's time to try. The discoveries may surprise you. When I decided to reduce social interactions to the bare minimum, a world of serenity opened up before me. Without the pressure of maintaining superficial conversations or meeting the expectations of those around me, I noticed that stress had drastically decreased. For the first time in years, I didn't feel like I was being pulled in hundreds of directions at once. This step back wasn't a move toward isolation, but an opportunity to discover the value of silence and calm. When you're not constantly worried about what others expect from you or the next social engagement, it's surprising how much space your mind finds to relax. Solitude, far from being a burden, turned out to be a gift. I've learned that spending time alone doesn't mean being lonely. It's a moment for reflection, recharging energy, and listening to your own thoughts. With a cup of tea in hand, or simply enjoying the silence of my home, I found a peace that once seemed impossible. It's not a matter of necessity, but a conscious choice for the sake of mental well-being. This new routine has brought me greater emotional control. Without constant external influences or the pressure to respond to everyone around me, I developed a stability that had previously eluded me. Today, small problems no longer affect me as they once did, and life's challenges are approached with more balance. It feels as though I've created an emotional shield against the wear and tear of daily life. Another surprising discovery was the strengthening of my most important relationships. By no longer investing time in casual and often superficial interactions, I was able to focus my energy on the people who truly matter, my family and closest friends. The time once spent on brief and obligatory conversations is now dedicated to deeper and more meaningful connections. For instance, I started having weekly dinners with my daughter. These gatherings have become cherished moments where we share stories, laugh, and simply enjoy each other's company without external distractions. Additionally, I rekindled friendships that had been dormant, meeting old friends for soul-refreshing conversations. With fewer distractions and more focus on the relationships that truly matter, my life has taken on new meaning. The simplicity of being present for those I love has proven to be far more valuable than any superficial social interaction. If you haven't yet experienced the freedom of living on your own terms, perhaps it's time to try. The rewards of this choice are genuinely transformative. Creating space for meaningful connections and letting go of superficial social obligations brought about a powerful transformation. Today, regular moments with family and close friends are opportunities to share laughter, stories, and memories without the pressure of competing for time or attention. By focusing on relationships that truly matter, I rediscovered the joy of building authentic bonds that bring real meaning to life. This transition also revealed the immense value of independence. For years, I was trapped in an endless cycle of pleasing others, responding to neighbors' demands, and spending time in interactions that didn't nourish my soul. By stepping away from these obligations, I began to realize how empowering it is to have control over my own time and space. Now, my afternoons are filled with activities that bring genuine happiness. Whether reading a good book, taking a quiet walk, or simply relaxing at home, what once seemed unattainable has become an essential part of my daily life. This newfound freedom has brought a renewed sense of self-awareness and confidence in my ability to manage my life without seeking others' approval. Independence isn't just about being alone, but about prioritizing my desires and needs. This shift not only strengthened my self-image, but also boosted my confidence. Having the ability to make decisions based on what truly matters to me is a constant reminder that authentic happiness comes from within. Another positive impact of this transformation was the peace that settled into my routine. Previously, constant social interactions created a background noise that made it difficult to find tranquility. Now, with a calmer environment, I experience profound well-being. Sitting in silence has become a therapeutic act, allowing me to process emotions and savor moments of serenity. Silence has become my sanctuary. In a world so full of noise and constant stimuli, finding time to listen to my own thoughts is a blessing. These moments of tranquility renew my energy and reaffirm my commitment to self-care. If there is one thing I've learned on this journey, it's that by removing external distractions, we gain clarity to focus on what truly matters. The discovery of silence as a source of healing transformed my perspective on life. Spending afternoons reading without interruptions, listening to the sound of birds, or simply sitting with my own thoughts brought a sense of peace that once felt unattainable. These tranquil moments have become an essential refuge, allowing me to recharge and rediscover the power of solitude. This journey also taught me the value of setting healthy boundaries. For a long time, I felt trapped by others' expectations, saying yes to avoid confrontations or to please. But by limiting unnecessary interactions, I learned to say no without guilt. Protecting my time and energy became a priority, not out of selfishness, but to preserve my well-being. This lesson extended to other areas of my life. I began to invest time and attention in relationships and activities that genuinely add value to my life. The wisdom that comes with age reminds us that time is limited, and making conscious choices about where we invest our energy is essential. Setting boundaries not only brought me more freedom, but also a profound sense of control over my life. Every no I say is a yes to something that truly matters, whether it's moments with family, pursuing passions, or simply resting. This shift brought a new perspective, living with intention. Reflecting on this transformation, I realize it has resulted in deeper happiness and lasting contentment. Letting go of the pressure to please others allowed me to find joy in the small things: a cup of coffee in the morning, a peaceful walk in the park, or reading a good book. These simple moments have gained meaning now that I've stopped seeking external validation. True joy comes from appreciating the present, not from chasing constant achievements or trying to please everyone. Today, I live with more intention and gratitude, celebrating every small detail that brings joy to my daily life. This journey has shown me that happiness lies in the choices we make to honor our time, our peace, and our well-being. At the end of this reflection, one truth stands out. Reserving time for yourself is an act of care and respect for your own existence. Protecting your peace and prioritizing what truly matters are choices that lead us to a more meaningful and harmonious life. And if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the upcoming videos, and share your thoughts in the comments. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, where we will continue exploring paths to a fuller and happier life.